Cheekyricho's Yorkshire Pudding made in the Thermochef. Hi and welcome to Cheekyricho's Yorkshire Pudding. In response to a request from one of our subscribers, we are going to show you how to make Yorkshire pudding. Traditionally served with roast beef, these little guys are delicious with your meal. To make a meal go further, they used to be used as an entree and served prior to your meat and your vegetables. But we will be making them in the muffin pans and serving them with our meal. If you have any left over, they don't actually reheat very well. They go a bit dried out and chalky, but they are quite nice to top up with your favourite toppings. A little bit of leftover savoury or curried mince or some chicken mornay or something like that, and they're like a little ready-made pie. The ingredients, and there are only 4 of them, are in the recipe box below. So let's get started. To our Thermochef jug, we are going to add our eggs, our milk, a good pinch of salt, and our flour. And we're going to blitz this batter up until it's got no lumps in it and it's well combined. So speed 7 for about 30 seconds. Okay, after 30 seconds, this is what you should have. Well combined, creamy batter. Now we're just going to let that stand. Our meat has another 2 hours or so before it's cooked, so just allow this to stand. And just before we put it into our muffin tins, we may have to thin it down a little, but I'm quite happy to leave it in the jug because it's going to be much easier to pour out of the jug. So just send the bits inside down because we're going to give it another quick razz before we put the batter into our muffin pans. So that's about the thickness that you're after. Just cover that and put it to one side. Okay, our meat is out of the oven and resting, and we are going to make our Yorkshire puds. We've got a muffin pan. We're going to dribble a little bit of oil into our muffin pan, and then we're just going to give our batter one more little wazz up. We've got to put the muffin pan into the oven to get as hot as possible, almost like smoking hot. Just give our muffin pan a brush around to make sure all of that oil is up the sides and along the bottom, so we don't want these to stick. Then we put them into the oven, empty, on the highest temperature your oven will go, and watch that it doesn't catch fire. And then we're going to just pour our batter in and cook them for about 20 minutes just while we're making our gravy. It's still nice and hot. So just give those a brush around. Traditionally you probably should use dripping here or lard, but I don't have any. Into the oven, highest temperature, until they get really hot. Okay, it's back to our batter. It's really quite thin, but I'm going to add just a dribble more water in that, and the steam will cook it and make it rise up and puff. And that is all you have to do. Just scrape down the sides. When our muffin pan comes out of the oven, it's really hot, we're going to pour this quickly in and then straight back into the oven before the pan gets a chance to cool down. Okay, straight from the oven, no time to waste. Pour our batter in till it's about a third full, third half. Here it's hissing. Right, straight back into the oven, 20 minutes until they're hot. There you have it, Cheekyricho's Yorkshire puds. Okay, so we just take them out of our trays, really light, and pop them into a serving tray. This tray is still incredibly hot. They come out quite easily. And I've been told you can't have roast beef unless you have Yorkshire pudding. They're sort of hollow. You see that? Puffed right up, and they're really very light. Okay, there you have it, Cheekyricho's Yorkshire Pudding made in the Thermochef. If you'd like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, please check out our Cheekyricho channel, and don't forget to please subscribe. And do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you, and we're uploading lots of videos every week. And thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day. A little taste, shall we? Watch. See, they're hollow. A bit like a cream puff. Crusty on the outside. Here's our fork test. And soft and chewy in the centre. Yum. Cheekyricho's Yorkshire Puddings. Roast beef with all the trimmings and a serving of Yorkshire pudding. Little digital scale. Let's pop them on the centre. 30.6 grams. I told you they were light.